ACP. The business record is proud to recognize Mary Wells as a 2023 Woman of Influence.
Okay, I'd rather be out there than up here. And I've asked some of the honorees if they would come up here and read this for me, because this is just something I'm not good at and I don't like to do, so just bear with me. I do want to congratulate the awardees and honorees. It's a privilege to be included with this group of remarkable women. Thank you, Selection Committee, for bestowing this honor on me. And I want to thank the folks that nominated me, Dr. Harvey for nominating me, and Vivian Hayashi and Madison Sconyers for assisting her in that work. I didn't know what they were doing. They were asking me all these questions and trying to get all this stuff out. And I just didn't know what it was about. And then I found out, I got the call and I was like speechless. And I was like, oh, okay. So it would shock me. But I do also want to thank West Des Moines City Councilwoman Renee Hardman, Senator Claire Celsi, Dewana Bradley, Dr. Chapman, Jackie Easley, Phil Hall, and Representative Abdul Samad for their letters of support. You never know who's looking at you and watching you and what you're doing. Most of all, I do want to thank my family for always sacrificing. I do a lot in the community. People say, I see you everywhere. I don't know. I just try to be and help where I can. So I thank them for their support because they have shared me with the community. I thank you to my biggest supporter, my husband, Anthony. He's sitting over there. My children, and if you see the most beautiful baby in the room, that's my grandbaby over there. And my big sister, we're not that far apart, but I like to say that. But she's over there as well with her husband. I do thank them. She's been there for me ever since we can go to school, and she's always been my protector and always keeping me on point. So whenever it's a fashion, I am not the fashion person in the family. I'm the last one. I'd rather be in sweats and tennis shoes. And so she always tries to make sure before I go out for any event, what you wearing. Just send me a picture. So she gets me together, so thank you, big sis. So I just thank them for always allowing me to move in this space, because you don't do anything by yourself. There's always somebody behind you, either pushing your feet in a path for you to follow. So I thank you also to Saida Glanton. She's a co-founder of Investing My Future. Everyone sees me, but they never see her. She's in Atlanta, and I always want to let everyone know how much she does for Investing My Future. Also to my board members, I think I have some of them in the room here. Hey, board members. The students, the parents, and the volunteers for allowing me to make a difference with youth. Youth are our future, and we must do as much as we can to pay so they have a path and a place to grow. And I do want to thank my Polk County Board of Supervisors for appointing me, for letting me and allowing me and entrusting me to be here. And then for the voters that elected me and allowed me to make history. There wasn't a plan, it just happened that way. You just never know what God has in store for you. And a shout out to my staff, the best treasures team in the state of Iowa. So I'm right here. So we don't know what we do and when we're walking and what's going on in anybody's life. And day to day, you don't realize how you impact or imprint. You are what you're making a difference to and who you're making a difference for. You just don't know when you're making those encounters who's watching you. So I encourage each of you to move throughout your day, being considerate, knowing you are impacting someone. So smile, be gracious, be thankful. You don't know what they're going through. So I just ask that you let all your interactions be positive and make positive impressions on whoever you encounter. Thank you all.